Hey there. Hey, how's it going? AWI, Cassie and Tyler, welcome. Let me know if you guys can hear me just fine. If not, I'll have to make some adjustments, but yeah, let me know what you guys, or if you guys can hear me. How's it going, Matt? How's it going, Mama? As you can tell, I'm not having a very good day. Well, I haven't been having a very good past few days, actually, but I just want to catch you guys up on some stuff and then make a few announcements. How's it going, Judge? Just let me know if you guys can hear me. I was actually contemplating streaming or not. Hey Jake, what's up, man? I'm gonna try very hard not to get all emotional on this stream, okay? Hey Demented. Just God. Just probably wait like another minute before I kind of jump right into it. Hope everybody's good. Hope you're all well. I've missed quite a few of you guys, actually. Oh, very cool, man. Hey there, Uncommitted. How's it going, bro? Is the music overpowering my voice? I just don't like complete dead silence. Thanks, Judge. Well, it's very, very, very good to see a whole bunch of you guys. Alright, thank you, Demented. Jeez, it's 7:34 p.m. Today was one of these days, guys. Slept in, woke up about 3:30 p.m. and have been working on some Crush Pop stuff. Excuse me, and yeah, then I just thought, you know, I made sure there wasn't anything going on because I don't like crossing anybody's streams out of respect for what everybody does. Like I said, I was sitting here contemplating, like, should I do it? Should I do it now? Should I do it now? And then I also said, I think about twice already, I've flaked on you guys. I said I was gonna do a stream on 2 different occasions, and I ended up not being able to, so I apologize for that. Alright, I'll go ahead and get right into it. So, before I get into MPW stuff, you know how I feel about all you guys, and you know I look at the community as kind of like an escape, somewhere that I can, you know, really kind of let myself be me and kind of be able to open up about stuff. You know, with therapy and stuff, it's always such a big thing to be able to open up about you and like what's going on in your life and like any hardships that you're dealing with and stuff like that. And I've always, you know, I don't, hey Nightmare, I don't have the like, if you were to think of social anxiety disorder, most people would assume that it is someone's way of not wanting to be, you know, spoken to, because you know, depression is it comes in all various, you know, forms, and I thrive on social interaction. So for me, it's like how can I explain it to each other to you guys? I was reading your message, Jake. I'm sorry. I'm the kind of person that seeks connection, or some sort of social connection with others. And if I don't have that, I start to feel very alone, very deprived of that, I guess. And it really tugs at me, and it fucks with my brain. And like, I think I've explained this to you guys in the past, but like the way my depression works and the way like a lot of the shit that I deal with works is I get these small impulses in my brain. They're not voices, so please don't think I'm crazy, but they're these impulses that kind of nag at me and try to reinforce the idea that nobody gives a shit about me, nobody cares, you know. It's just it's what I live with, and I try very hard every day to like keep occupied, keep my mind occupied rather, and like, you know, do something. This is why I always take on work. Hey Feck, how's it going, man? Excuse me, I drink a lot of soda right now, so I might be burping a lot. But this is how I am. So for me, I try to seek out, you know, some sort of social interaction to keep myself occupied and to keep myself above ground, I guess, to like to allow myself to keep feeding off of some sort of positive energy. And lately, not by choice, but like lately, I've just been super down, and a lot of it has to do with having lost my parents, and then, you know, my mom's birthday's coming up, and you know, I lost both of my parents in 2016, and I haven't gotten over it, you know, especially with my mom's passing. And that's just, I mean, that's something that kills me every fucking day, man. I mean, I'm gonna be very candid here. In a conversation I had not too long ago with Pete, I bawled like a bitch because, you know, I was missing my mom that day. And I mean, I fucking bawled like a bitch. But I don't know, you know, like just lately it's been this very big, how's it going, Brian? Lately it's been this very like, and it's something that I've been fighting so often lately, just more than ever. I don't know why, but like this negative cloud that's just been like hanging over me and like weighing me down, and like it's getting tougher and tougher to keep fighting this stuff, man. And you know, I do therapy twice a week. I'm on meds, and it's starting to feel like it's not enough. And it's just fuck, man, it's just a culmination of a whole bunch of different things that have been really tearing away at me. And it's been fucking tough, man. And I've been looking here and there for like outlets to be able to lose myself in. And one of those has been, you know, being with all of you guys. It's, you know, I have a very decent social life, and it's very strange coming from someone who lives on the outside as this very approachable, super talkative, super friendly person. And again, this is how I live my life. I'm always so happy and so positive on the outside, but fuck, man, I am absolutely miserable on the inside. And I mean, I carry it with me every day. So it's just been it's been really tough lately. And I've come to, you know, find solace and find some sort of happiness in what we're doing here. And like I said, being on the outside and having all these friends and stuff, this is what I come to be happy. Hey Chris, so with that said, I sound like a broken record, but I have to thank each and every one of you, because what little or what what tons of you guys do for me, I can't even put it into words as to like how appreciative I am. Because you know, you're listening to somebody who still to this day hurts himself and stabs himself and has contemplated ending everything on multiple occasions. And I just want to, you know, extend a big thank you to all of you guys, because if it's very weird to say, but like if it weren't for you guys, I just don't know what else would be holding me up aside from my wife. So thank you guys. As for why I haven't been around as often as I would like to be, it's mainly that I've aside from working, you know, I work all the time, and I have my clients on the outside, and then on top of that I have deadlines I have to meet with a whole bunch of other stuff, and it's just trying to catch up, you know. And I'm like, I have fallen in love with what the community does, so much so that, you know, I hope you guys have kind of seen where the lengths I've gone to with MPW, you know, like to make sure that it's as beautiful a production as I can possibly make. And you know, so reaching so far out as to my my company artist. This is something, you know, like I've reached out to somebody on the side, and I'm spending, you know, my own money, like it's coming out of my pocket. I don't ask you guys for anything, and I just don't. And it's funny because this goes back to, you know, a lot of my friends telling me, you know, why don't you ever put your games and stuff like that on Kickstarter? And I've always lived by the idea that if you truly believe in something that you're doing, you will push as hard as you can with everything you have behind what you're doing. And that's how I feel. And I've spent, you know, a lot of hard-earned money so far already on just 3 pieces of artwork thus far for MPW, and I'm gonna keep going because I want every member of the roster illustrated. And I'm not asking for anything. In fact, you know, a lot of that stuff will be made available to all of you guys for free. You know, those of you who would want to pick up whatever physical products I end up making for this stuff, I mean, that's up to you guys. But the artwork, you know, that's going to be given to each and every one of you once the final, you know, PNG file is given to me. I'm really sorry about that, Brian. It is absolutely fucking horrible. You know, it's something that I don't, you know, being a kid, I thought my parents would live forever. But, yeah. So, with that said, you know, I hope I kind of caught you guys up as to where I've been, because it's been mainly work, and I want to find the time to, you know, do more MPW related stuff. So one of the things I'm going to ask now, because I really could use the motivation, is anyone who is still interested in being a part of MPW, and there are a few of you who I still need to get in touch with, you know, let's get it done over Skype, and I'm gonna start having to ask you guys to really pester me and to really bug me, because I really need the push, you know. Hey, what's up, Blade? So yeah. It's fuck. You can find me on Facebook. Reach out to, I know you talked to Tyler, AWI. You can reach out to Tyler from my Facebook information. Please don't post it in the YouTube chat. But you can ask him on Facebook, and then he can send you a link to my profile if that's the case. No, 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 no. No way do I ever think that anyone is ever annoying me. In fact, like I said, I'm a very social creature, so like I need that interaction. So, it sounds weird, but that's just how I am. I don't know why I get constantly paranoid, and I start to think that like when I don't hear from people, that, you know, those nagging impulses hit me and they start telling me, do you see why people don't give a shit about you? Do you see why nobody cares about you? Like, these are things that I have to fight every fucking day, man, and I fucking absolutely hate it. So I do tend to freak out. And most of the time it happens to be over nothing, but that's just my brain, and that's just how it works. But yeah. I'm halfway through the roster, so I need to really get the rest of the roster finished before I move forward. I think at this point it's almost like I hit a road, fucking, what the fuck word am I looking for? A speed bump, you know. So all I need at this point is to really find the drive and the motivation to just like start moving forward with this stuff, because I wanted to start back in February. We're in April already, you know. So just if you can reach out to me, please do, and you know, push and we'll get this done. I really want to start. It's just I don't want to keep going back to what I was talking about because I don't like talking about it, but you know, I'm really sorry if I've ever bugged any of you guys about that shit, or if it makes you guys uncomfortable that I have this issue or this disorder. I apologize. I mean, I don't like living with this, and I wish there was a way to just like turn it off like a fucking light switch and just be done with it. But when you come to a certain point and you start having to fight these feelings of being completely worthless and thinking that people that you really care about and people that you really admire and adore are not I just fucking hate having to live with this shit. I just hate having to live with this shit. I fucking wish I could go back to before I had these problems, and there is a big piece of, there's a big thing that attributes to my disorder, and I just wish I could have gone back and changed a few things, and I don't know, man, I just fucking hate living like this. You know, every fucking day I have to fucking convince myself that I'm not worthless, and that I matter. But I hate that I have to even be this way. And like, if it affects anyone, or if it makes you guys uncomfortable, or if I am really, really sorry. I just really wish that things could have been as easier for me back then. I don't see, now I'm just fucking rambling. I'm just fucking rambling now, so I'm sorry. But some of the things that kind of pushed me to that point are losing the one person who mattered the absolute most to me. You know, absolutely fucking hate it. But I think one of the biggest things that I can take away from all of this, and again, you know, before Pete, it was Tyler. And had it not been for Tyler, I would not be here today with all of you guys. So, you know, Tyler and Cassie, I fucking absolutely adore both of you guys, and I thank you guys so much. Tyler is the guy who introduced me to Pete. That's how I got to meet Pete. And from there I got to meet so many amazing people who have really done so much for me. And it's just incredible because I came into this, you know, there was a point when each and every one of you guys were like, who's that guy? And this is where we are now, and I'm just, I couldn't be fucking more appreciative, you know. And I've heard quite a few of you guys tell me, like, you don't need to thank me, or you don't need to go out of your way to say that because you know, we don't really do much, or we don't, trust me. It's just, I mean, it's fucking incredible. This doesn't it sound fucking weird? I have been so close to giving up so many times, and it was a fucking video game and the community that partakes in it that kept me from further hurting myself or doing harm to myself. It's a fucking video game. Ah, you guys are fucking awesome. Oh. I sound like a broken record every time I fucking say that shit, but I don't even know if you guys get bored of me saying that over and over again, or think that I'm just fucking talking out of my ass when I say it. But because, you know, the more you hear it, the more it gets repetitive, and the more, but I mean, I fucking, I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. And I mean, that's more than you guys can ever imagine. All right. So it's funny because I'm gonna tell you guys something. A few nights ago, I I was with my wife and I told her, you know, I really want to thank you for everything you've ever done for me and for being like my best friend and being mine, you know, the person that I get to spend the rest of my life with. And then I told her, all I have in this world are you and my friends and that community, this community, you guys. I mean, she knows how much I fucking love you guys. Chris, man, I want to tell you, bro, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, man. But, the one thing I can tell you that I've taken from losing both of my parents in a matter of months apart from each other is that, it sounds kind of lame because I didn't want to hear it when it happened to me, but it's very, very true. And that's you know, as long as you remember, they are never truly gone. You know, and I hated hearing that when it happened because I was so enraged and so like consumed with anger that like, why the fuck would this person be taken away from me? And 2 years after the fact, you know, I look back and it's very, very true. So I'm very sure you have many, many memories that you can go back to and kind of indulge in, and that alone should you know, tell you right then and there that, you know, she's not gone, man. She's not. Hey Anarchy, what's up, man? You just missed it. I just finished pouring my heart out. I'm not gonna keep doing it. Fuck. Okay. So, I don't know, man. Take it for what it is, man. You know, my opening, I guess, was more of my way of letting each and every one of you guys know that you're all incredible. And, you know, regardless of how different everyone is from one another, you're all incredible. You're all special. And I give a huge flying fuck about each and every one of you guys. Alright. I fucking love you guys. This is home to me. This is where I can go when I feel like shit. I can go into the Skype chats and just read and indulge in that. I don't have to necessarily engage in conversation to see the happiness and like the fucking shit that you guys are doing with each other, to know like, look, everyone's having a good time, everyone's happy. I can indulge in that. So I love this fucking community. Hi Shulky, how's it going? So with that said, I'm gonna, you know, I'm moving forward and I'm trying very hard to get to MPW as often as I can. Like I said, I'm 2 months late and I'm only half roster full, so I really want to get it finished, and I really want to present something that's incredibly unique and Jesus fuck, incredibly, holy fuck. You guys hear that shit? Judge, I'm so sorry, man. Um, I don't necessarily know how that would pick me up, Anarchy. But I really thank you guys for letting me be me and letting me kind of let this all go. You know, every time I get to unload, there's always like this feeling of weight being lifted off your shoulders, and I learned that through therapy, and it's true. And I've come to appreciate all of you guys and know that I can come to you guys and talk to you guys about what's going on. By the way, have any of you guys noticed that it kind of seems like I'm the only person ever who has truly embraced the chaps? It's funny because everyone in the chats are always trying to like put Scuzz down or make fun of him, and there I am soaking it all up and enjoying every fucking second of it. And it's true, I love him. I love the chaps, guys. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Scuzz loves the chaps. Oh boy, Cassie. Alright, Brian, thank you for hanging out, man. I appreciate it, dude. You be safe and have a good one, man. Right? And Scuzz makes the chaps look fucking good. It's not the chaps that make Scuzz look good, it's Scuzz that makes the chaps look good. So moving on to like more positive stuff now. I need to show you guys, since you guys are all here now. I'm gonna share with you guys some of the MPW artwork. I just got an update from March of Venus, who is my Crush Pop artist. He just finished the line work, or is currently, you know, work in progress line work for Alexa Weiss. And then, so for the first character to get drawn was Joe Williams, who is Cassie's character. And then now he's working on Alexa Weiss, and then after that it's Mandy Harris. So let me go ahead and show these to you guys, because these are fucking incredible, and I'd love to know what you guys think. Let's see, where are you? And then after this I'll talk about my plans for season 2 and kind of how it's essentially going to be a new beginning, I guess. I'm fairly certain you guys have already seen the really rad MPW piece with myself and Pete. It's a very, very nice piece of artwork. Let's see, where are you? So yeah, so this was the really amazing MPW piece. Very, very well done. Let's see if I can find... Isn't it crazy? Those of you who know me on Facebook, isn't it crazy how much like me that looks like? I think Pete's looks like Pete. It's just he looks really fucking... He looks really evil. Which I think is totally fine. Okay, let's see. I can't find the Joe Williams piece right now. Don't you hate when you're like looking for something and then all of a sudden you can't find it and you're like, fuck. I just saw it not too long ago. Well, damn. Let's see, where are you? Well, here's Joe Williams. This is Cassie's character. She looks really fucking cool. That's a really nice piece right there. And right, looks really, really, really good. I'm gonna have to pull up. Let me quickly pull up Alexa Weiss. Oh my god. Speaking of which, I'm looking through my conversation with Venus, and I sent him because he was asking some questions about me as a like young Mark. I'm gonna show you guys one of the pictures I sent him of myself as a little kid, and I'm like, this is me looking like Bruce Lee. Look at baby Mark. Oh god. Mini Bruce Lee Mark. All right. Okay, so here is here is Alexa Weiss. She looks fucking awesome, man. This is the current work in progress so far. I make fun of my bowl cut, man. So, aside from this, there was a close-up. Check this out. Look at that face, man. What an incredible job, huh? Hey, oh my gosh, Elfie's here. I love ya, and I've missed ya. Hi, beautiful. But yeah, isn't Alexa looking bad fucking ass? And he got her down perfectly, man. So my idea, excuse me, my idea was to be able to use a lot of this artwork in more ways than one. So a lot of these pieces would be used for versus screens, because I'm going to be doing custom versus screens, as well as the trading card set. And then, like I mentioned before, you know, every member of the roster is going to get an illustration. Just wait till I get to Chance Anarchy. But yeah, it's chugging along real quick, man. The guy's really fucking good. He's pumping out the artwork really fast. So, like I said, the next one is Mandy Harris. So I want to get all the women on the roster done first. So who knows? I'll probably have Elfie's done after Mandy. You know, so Yeah, pretty interesting stuff. And then getting to MPW, if you guys remember, the theme that I'm going with is very reminiscent of like an 80s TV program. If you notice when you watch my streams, when you watch an MPW stream, no mini screens whatsoever. Everything is, I mean, fuck, man, with the inclusion of, by the way, I have to thank Matt and his brother, which I believe is Mad Mike. Oh my god, my brain farted. I have to thank, oh, there you go. I have to thank both of those guys for the commercials, because I am going to be including quite a load of the 1986 commercials that you sent my way. But yeah, very much looking forward to that. And like I said, I'm halfway through the roster now. I believe I need about 12 to 13 more additions. So like I said earlier, I do apologize for having taken this long. But like I said, I have, without getting emotional again and without breaking down again, I have been really struggling with quite a lot lately. And yeah. I'm just going to say, Cassie, you were an adorable baby. So I appreciate that you guys understand that. I do appreciate that you guys understand that I have, a very hectic and busy work schedule. I have clients outside of the gym when I'm not at the gym. I have Crush Pop and I have deadlines I have to meet. I'm already behind with 2 of the games, and I'm trying really hard to get one of the card games that I was showing you guys last stream. I'm really trying to get that pushed and get finalized so we can get moving with that. And then on top of that, I'm really behind on a book called Chinatown that's supposed to be it was supposed to be released in February. And now that I'm saying this, I'm reminded as well that like in February I was supposed to release Chinatown as well as a expansion to one of our games called Mutant Outpost Massacre in February as well. So again, if it's not that, it's Crush Pop. So for me, the precedence lies with business, and I hope I don't sound shallow, but it's what I make a living off of. So when I get those chances, and I've been trying very hard to adjust my schedule and stuff like that, because MPW has become a very big passion of mine, and I hope you guys can see it with the streams and the overall product, really. I'm not going to be saying anything directly, but let me just tell you guys that my mindset is a little different from others. I am very much appreciative of the community first and foremost. That is what's important to me, because if I'm not keeping you guys happy, if I'm not entertaining you guys, or if you guys aren't enjoying what you guys are indulging in, then I'm not doing my job. And I hope I have been. And this idea that you need to ignore the promoter and pay attention to the product is absolutely ludicrous. Because realistically thinking, the promoter within the community and the stuff that we're doing here, the promoter is the booker. And without the booker, there is no product. Okay, so to think that way is a very warped and ludicrous way of looking at it. You know, every person within this community who takes like careful consideration in what they're doing is doing everything they absolutely can to show that their product is valuable and meaningful and something that everybody can get behind and indulge in. I myself am not part of this community because I think that I'm better than anyone else. I do not feel that way whatsoever, and I don't give a flying fuck if anybody feels differently when it comes to what I do, but I will never, ever, ever, ever look at anyone in the community and think that my product needs to be better than someone else's or that I have to compete with someone else. What is a community good for? What are a group of friends good for? For lifting each other up, for being there for one another, and for helping each other out. That right there to me is paramount to what I present and what I feel everyone else presents. You know, if I were to walk into this and think that I need to be better than someone else, I am a very heartless and selfish individual. That is not me. Okay? That is not me. You will never get that from me, ever. And as long as I'm part of this community, anyone who ever comes to me and asks me for help, I will do everything that I can as best I can to be there for that person and to help them out. Because that is exactly what we are, you know, in this for. Or at least I hope that's what a lot of us are in this for. If you're in this because you want to fuck somebody over because you feel like you're better than someone else, then I think you're in the wrong community. This is just me speaking on behalf of myself, okay, guys? But I never, ever, ever look at anyone else as a competition or someone that I need to be better than, or someone that I need to, whose viewers I need to take. You know, in the long run, a lot of people will end up watching each other's shows, and that's truly what it's all about. If someone comes back and watches one of my streams, I'm happy. If someone's watching it live, I'm happy. If someone doesn't watch it, you know what? I'm happy because I spent the time to craft what I do and to put as much effort into it as I can. And if I can do that and walk away from it thinking I did great, I feel someone else is going to take something out of this and enjoy what I did, then I'm a happy man. So I'm just saying this because of recent events, and I didn't want to harp on it too much, but I felt it was important for me to be able to say what I need to say and for me to be able to let you guys know how I feel. And that is, and I'm not saying names, okay? I'm talking on behalf of myself and how I feel about things. And like I said, I would never, ever, ever, ever dare to look at someone else as competition. You guys, first and foremost, above everything else, are friends to me. People that I care about, people that I want to see happy, to succeed, and to enjoy what they're doing. That's what I want. And I've been getting that since I've become a part of this. So I'm happy. I couldn't be more appreciative of being included in something that I think is incredibly special. So, with that said, please don't ever think you're gonna come here and find me whining and complaining about what someone else is doing or anything like that, okay? It's just not gonna happen. And I am probably one of the most appreciative people you guys will ever know. If you guys don't watch any of my streams, I mean, you guys must know by now. I mean, this guy fucking says thank you all the fucking time. Holy shit. I'm gonna go through some of these messages, guys. Oh, you're very welcome, Mama. You are very, very welcome. Hey, Demented, you have yourself a good night, bro. I always love seeing you in the chat, dude. You are an incredible human being, bro. You have yourself a good night, dude. I think a collaboration amongst the community would be something really interesting. However, I do enjoy what I've been seeing lately, and that is everyone kind of producing a show on their own level. You know, like it's not necessarily tied to anything else. And I'd like to think that, you know, we can get something out of that, especially with something like MPW, you know. I hope that I've been able to produce something that you guys can take away from and say, look, that's different. I can start fresh. This is something completely unique and different to me. I like this. If you guys can take something like that away from it, then I am content and I'm happy that I'm doing something right. But this notion of needing to be better than someone else, or looking at people you should be considering, or you would normally consider friends and family, you know, as the enemy, and trying to rile shit up for the sake of, I don't know. I mean, was there too much salt thrown around? That's not what this is about. Not in the least to me. Hey Mondo, what's up, man? It's good to see you in here, bro. But that's not what it's about. Okay, this is I have to say it over and over again. This is me talking from my heart and how I feel about a lot of this. And I just, you know, I need you guys to know that you will never get that from me. And the day I do something like that is the fucking day I leave, because I would feel I'm in a position where I don't deserve to be able to call you guys friends and family. Okay. You guys are incredible, and you guys are one of the reasons, you know, I'm driven to do what I do. Not much, Mondo. I mean, if you want to watch the replay and go back a few minutes and listen to a grown man cry, you can. But, yeah. It's good to see you in here, man. Okay, so with that said, I'm not going to keep you guys much longer. I do have other things I need to do tonight. I've been on for almost an hour already, so I appreciate you guys sticking around this long. Holy shit. Is it my voice? Is that what it was? Is it that I'm talking? You know, should I start talking like this and say, "Hey guys, how's it going? This is Scuzz." Did I? I don't know, Elfie, you tell me. Wink wink, nudge nudge, say no more. We'll talk about that on Skype soon. But I believe you will be pleasantly surprised. Yeah, talk like... Oh my god, guys. No, Elfie, don't... I'm trying to surprise you here. Alright, so... So once upon a time, this guy from Los Angeles, California walked down to the ring in these assless chaps. And... Stop it, guys. Alright, so, on a final note, it's gonna... like I said, you know, the pace that I'm moving with building the roster is not as fast as I would like it to be, but I am getting there. And those of you, like I said, please bug the shit out of me if you need to. Let's get your characters created, and let's get you guys added to the roster. Anarchy, I believe Chance is going to come in as Chance, right? Just very similar to what he looked like in Season 1. So I don't really have too much of a problem there. I can just immediately create him and we'll get him done. So there are a few of you guys who have already told me, I trust you with the creation of the character, and I absolutely appreciate that. I will hopefully not let you guys down. I take very, very careful care into applying, you know, everything in. Jesus Christ, I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Look, I'm super appreciative of the opportunity to be able to showcase you guys on MPW, and so thank you, Anarchy. I appreciate that. I think Mondo was another one who said, I'm leaving it up to you to go ahead and create them, and you just gave me an overall idea, which I totally enjoyed, but we will definitely also hammer that one out. So I don't have too much left to go, but once we're there, you know, I'm still going to be doing a few pilot streams here and there. I've got to get together with Pete on the next pilot stream, so, you know, hopefully it'll be sometime during the week. I just really hate being busy. Alright, Mama, I'm not going to be on for too much longer, so I appreciate you coming by the stream. I absolutely love and adore you, Mama. Thank you so much. You are such an incredible person. Okay, guys, I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. I just wanted to kind of get a few things off my chest, let you guys know where I've been, let you guys know how I've been doing, and let you guys know how incredibly important each and every one of you guys are to me and what I do. I fucking love you guys. And if you haven't heard that at all during the week, or if you haven't been told that, hey, I'm telling you now. This guy right here, this super brown, long-haired Mohawk dude in Los Angeles loves you. Alright? Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I appreciate your patience on MPW. We will definitely get there. And I hope that it's worth it in the end, and I hope you guys enjoy what I present. I am taking so much, I'm putting so much effort, you know, into what I'm doing, and just really hoping that you have something to take away from it, something that you guys can all be a part of and really engage in. Thanks, Jake. I appreciate that. Love you too, Alfie. Alright, guys. Good night. It is 8:29 p.m. and I've got a few things I need to take care of. My wife's getting home, and yeah. You guys are all awesome. Thanks again for the support as well as the patience. And like I said, I'll get to you guys on Skype as we move forward. And actually, hold on, guys, hold on. Hey, doll. She closed the door and then just opened it. Would you like to say hi to everyone in chat?
Hello.
It's quite a crowd in here tonight.
Oh, okay.
Now you got Elfie, you got Mondo, you got Judgment, you got Anarchy, you got a whole bunch of people. A lot of really lovely people.
Hello, lovely people.
You know how much I love everyone, right?
Yeah.
You know how much I talk about them like all the time, right?
Yeah. And I always ask, and then you're like, oh my god, I don't know everything.
Alright, guys. Hey, everyone saying hi.
Hey, hey.
Elfie's in here.
Hey.
Alright, I'm giving my goodbyes because I'm going to go offline right now.
Oh.
Alright, I'll go talk to you in a bit.
Alright.
Alright, doll.
Bye. Oh.
Alright, guys, you guys all have a wonderful night, and know that each and every one of you guys are appreciated and absolutely adored. And if, like I said, if it weren't for you guys and my wife, I don't know where the fuck I'd be. So with that said, have a wonderful night, everyone, and please know that every single one of you guys are absolutely important and mean something. All right? Take that with you. Love you guys. And thank you. Good night. Buenas noches, mi familia. Hasta luego.